You see, the primary responsibility of any government is the security and welfare of the people.
Nollywood actor Kenneth Okokwo is here to review some things concerning Tinubu government and security that our people needed, that Tinubu is not putting in order. You know, I will leave you guys to watch the video because they reveal a lot of secrets to us, guys. So thank you for tuning in.
America is buying China. Rule of law is the effective and efficient application, implementation, interpretation, and enforcement of the law for peace, order, and good governance of the country. So there is a solution. If the president does what is wrong, let the law catch up with him. Lord Denning said, however high you are, the law is above you. If we practice rule of law rather than rule of man, then things will change. If we continue embarking on conferences, on ending conferences, are we not even ashamed? Every government that comes in will spend much more money doing conferences. Laws will come out of it. Communique will come out of it. Yet we are going down every day. Let us start implementing those things first.
With all humility, what it means is that the entire federation is not acquainted with the nuances of the new tax law. So I am in support of consultation. The constitution is very clear that the participation of the people in their government shall be guaranteed. Section 14, subsection 2. If the people do not understand what you want to do, explain to them for their understanding. You cannot be dictating things to people, because even your good intention can be evil spoken of if the people do not know what you're doing. So I think we should stop saying this issue about northern governors or this and that without prejudice. They are saying it should be withdrawn for more consultation. And it was also adopted by the National Economic Council. So you can no longer say northern governors.
What's the position of the Southeast on this returns beefs?
Oh, well, you should ask the Southeast or their spokesperson. So I am, however, Southeast is part of the National Economic Council. So obviously, if you ask me, they are also part of the people that said you should withdraw it for more consultation. But I am not saying authoritatively for them.
Okay, sir. We are one of the pioneers for this manifesto that is the annual general meeting today. So, what's your take on issues of doing business and your message to them, the manufacturers, to come out from this challenging ground?
You see, my take here is that the manufacturers are lamenting that these things they have enunciated here are part of their problems. And we're talking about frequent policy flip-flop. We are talking about macroeconomic instability, which is resulting in the volatility of the exchange rate. We're talking about astronomical energy costs, which is resulting in high price of electricity, high price of fuel. We're talking about high interest rates, 35% that you pay when you borrow money in a depressed economy. We're talking about multiple charges. You just heard somebody saying that even if you want to export, NAFDAC will tell you bring your certificate. You will still hear Standard Organization of Nigeria telling you bring your certificate. You will still have, and all these things cost money. They just told us that from Onitsha to Enugu you have 30 checkpoints, and people are still sitting at home on Monday. That means they are not there for security. They are there for extortion. And the Inspector General of Police should stop this nonsense. It's extortion, for crying out loud. So you can see how they are lamenting that these things, that's why they say it's a toxic operating environment, insecurity, which is induced by the security agency, part of it. Because how can you say people are saying sit at home, sit at home? Do you think they're sitting at home because they want to sit at home? They're sitting at home because when they come out, they will be killed. And you can imagine the government that ought to be the ones, because in Nigeria you can't even bear arms if you're not the federal government. So people are killing people, telling them to stay at home, and you're turning back to blame the people that they are staying at home when you are not providing security enough. If they come out on that day, the government should stand up and live up to the true meaning of its existence: security and welfare of the people.
Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on your bell notification icon to get notified all time. To all the people where they watch my video, my returning subscriber, people sharing, watching my video daily basis. Now God will bless all of you. See you guys in my next video.